Welcome to the Dude Shop, where we do awesome tools, serious projects, but have a very unserious humor. Today, we're building a farmhouse-style bed frame out of solid maple. Yeah, that right there. So we have a queen-size mattress in our spare bedroom, and for about the last year or so, it's been sitting directly on the carpet like it was a 20-something-year-old bachelor shag pad.
Yeah, baby!
According to my wife, that's not okay for company to sleep on the floor like that. So she started looking online and didn't really find anything that met our budget and our needs at the same time. You see, we specifically need a bed frame with no center support pegs underneath. This way we can store an additional twin-size mattress below. But won't that mattress just be sitting directly on the carpet? It's just for the kids. Apparently nobody cares about them. If you've never built a bed frame before, you're probably thinking, what parts actually go into making a bed frame? So let's talk about anatomy for a second.
The female sex organs consist of several folds of skin called the labia.
No! God, please, no! No!
Let's talk about the anatomy of a bed frame. The footboard is basically made up of 3 or 4 components, depending on the style of the bed. In this particular build, we have 2 corner posts, one on each end, a bottom rail, a top rail, a footboard slat. These vertical slats here are called stiles, and then the top cap. Riveting stuff, I know, but just wait till we get to the headboard. Things get real wild. All of this is secured together as one panel using glue, staples, and your favorite joinery method. I'm cheating and using a Festool Domino joiner, but you could just as easily use pocket screws or dowels and you'd probably get a similar result and never really be able to tell the difference. Aside from the woodworking elitist looking down upon you in judgment.
You used pocket screws when clearly a mortise and tenon was the best option. How uncivilized.
You know what? F that guy. Pocket screws will work just fine for an average DIYer. This is the headboard. Similar to the footboard, these have a top rail and a top cap as well, and you'd think down here would be called the bottom rail, but you'd be wrong. It's called a cross rail, you noob. This headboard and footboard combo have some decorative vertical slats called stiles, spelled with an I, not a Y. Why are they called stiles instead of vertical slats? Well, you'd be surprised to find out that during the Lewis and Clark expedition in 1804, I have no f***ing idea. The side supports are made up of, you guessed it, side rails, generally 2, one on the top and one on the bottom, and the side rail slat in the middle made up of plywood. But remember, in my case, I need to be able to fit a twin-size mattress underneath here, and so I chose to do one side rail, but make it a little taller for structural integrity. Then we have the supporting beams running vertically, and the supporting braces or slats running horizontally across or perpendicular from the mattress. However you choose to do the supports that go directly underneath the mattress depends a lot on how vigorous of a demand you intend on putting on them. For me, I'm 6'4" and 320 pounds, and the rest of my family is about the same size.
That's a huge bitch!
So I should probably opt for the big and tall version. I had a stack of maple left over from a project I did a few months ago. I don't need to be on the show Hoarders, I promise. It's just that my local hardwood dealer is about an hour and a half away. So when I do go there, I tend to overbuy and get more than I really need, just in case I make a mistake. Because at the end of the day, we could all use just a little bit more wood.
That's what she said. Don't you dare.
Stick around and I'll share the step-by-step process I followed, as well as how to get the cut list, detailed plans, and list of hardware that I used throughout the project. Here we go. If you plan on being able to actually get the bed frame in the bedroom after you've built it, you'll need to be able to assemble all the parts once you get them in there. That's where hardware comes in. So here's the hardware packet that I bought on Amazon. The link for this is in the description. Each box comes with 4 brackets. It also comes with 2 sets of screws, 3/4 inch and 1 inch. The 3/4 inch will go on the side rail so that it doesn't bust through on the other side. And then the 1 inch will go into the corner post. So I've already mounted these, but I wanted to show you how they mount. This piece right here of the bracket mounts to the corner post, and then this piece right here mounts to the side rail. So essentially what you have is it marries up like that, and then you use a screwdriver or a socket to tighten those down, and then it ends up sitting just like that. These are very strong, made out of solid metal. The screws or the bolts are nice and thick, so there's no worry about this slopping around later. It's going to be strong and sturdy. I used 8 in total. On a normal bed frame that maybe isn't the big and tall version, you could probably get away with 1 of these on each corner post, but I did 2, 1 top and 1 bottom, just for added stability. It's paint day. Let's get after it. And here's the finished product, the queen-sized farmhouse-style bed frame made out of solid maple and finished in a whitewash and Jacobean wood stain. Hopefully we can get a good 10 to 15 years out of this bed frame before my wife decides she's bored with it and wants something different. If you saw something in today's video that made you twitch because I did it wrong, remember, I'm not a professional woodworker. I'm a hobbyist and a DIYer. If you know of a better way to do it and you want to be nice about it, feel free to comment below. That way we can all learn. But if you're a dick about it, I'm just going to delete your comment. At the end of the day, we're all here to learn. The links are in the description below to all the tools and hardware you saw in today's video. Also, I'm throwing in for free a downloadable PDF of the plans and the cut list of the project we did today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.